On the road again with David Essel. I pulled over because I want to continue working with codependency, and I'm going to tell a little bit about my experience so that you understand why it's such a huge part of our work. In 1997, I remember finally surrendering and going into a counselor. I worked with several counselors and several coaches that year and said, I don't know what's going on in my life. The end result was something so shocking when one of the counselors said, I think you really have this raging codependency, and you probably have since childhood. When I think about it at that time, if I was in a meeting, a CODA meeting or some other type of meeting, I would have been one of the first ones to say, hi, my name is David, and I'm a raging codependent. But I had no idea what that meant. I was codependent on everything. It started out when I was a little kid. I always wanted to be liked. I craved to be liked. I never really understood or learned how to share aggression or anger or resentment or rage in a healthy way. I just never learned it. So instead, I bottled it up and I just kept craving to be liked. Now there's the positive side of that, and we all want to be liked at some level. But part of it drove me to become an excellent athlete, and then it drove me in business to become a very good business person. It drove me in the world of public speaking to become a great public speaker. It drove me in some really positive ways, but at the same time, the flip side of that was I didn't know how to really deal with that resentment at others or how to ask for what I really wanted. The rage burned inside. And so I became codependent at a very, very young age on fame. And I became codependent on being liked and being admired and being told I was good. But it wasn't enough, because once you get into this world of codependency, it's just like any other addiction. And in 2002, in my work, we labeled codependency as the largest addiction in the world. And like any other addiction, there isn't enough of it. To the food addict, there's not enough food and sugar, and to the alcoholic, we just drink way more. There's not enough. And to the cocaine addict, so my whole life was based up until 1997 on trying to fill this void. And when I was working with this counselor, first thing she said is, you're codependent on women in relationships. I said, what are you talking about, codependent? I'm an independent business person. She said, no, you're afraid to rock the boat. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid to be judged by women you date. And when she said that, I couldn't believe how correct she was. If I was with a woman and I wasn't having my needs met, physical, emotional, or whatever, I might say it once. I'd really like to do this more, whatever this is. And if I didn't get the response I wanted, or if she just didn't immediately say, okay, then I stuffed it. And then that created resentments. And then over the years, the resentments led to me having affairs and doing all kinds of stuff that we codependents do. I was codependent on alcohol because I didn't know how to express my needs or my anger or my rage. Codependent on cocaine because I didn't know how to get away from that feeling of invincibility. I wanted adulation. And cocaine gave that to me. And all these things came crashing down in 1997 when, these people just exposed it. And back in 1997, there really wasn't a lot of work in codependency. So in 1997, I thought I had it whipped. And then in 2000, I made another mistake in regards to codependency, a big one. And then in 2002, I finally said, oh my gosh, I've got to learn this. So then I dedicated about 50% of my professional work to working with people who are codependent in nature that don't even know it. Just like me. I had no idea what that meant. And now we have a course, Codependency Kills, where we help people to understand how codependency can come across with the way we handle money, food, alcohol, success, have sex, everything. It's just amazing. It just is rampant in our society. If there's anything that I can do to help you, and to help you recover and to help you be free. One of the opposite side of codependency is independence, where we listen to what other people have to say, but we don't hang our hat on it. In other words, we understand there's going to be people that will reject us, that will judge us, that will abandon us, and we learn how to deal with it. In other words, that pain is still there, just like anyone else that gets rejected, abandoned, left behind, criticized. Oh my Lord. But we learn how to process it better. So if I can help you, I will. All of our work is 100% money back guaranteed. Go to talkdavid.com. Our brand new book, we talk about codependency. You can get chapter 1 for absolute free. The name of the book is Positive Thinking Will Never Change Your Life. It's the myth of positive thinking, the reality of success. Okay, but let me help you. Don't go through life anymore codependent on relationships, afraid to rock the boat, or codependent on food or alcohol or spending money, because there's a way out. And I want to help you get there, okay? Have an awesome day.